Hello, welcome back to my Let's Play Thaumcraft 2015 series. So in this episode I want to start working on an automated leather farm. To do that we're going to have to make a cow farm, breed the cows, kill the cows, and collect the leather. So I want to use Thaumcraft to automate that as much as possible. So I'm going to start off by making a lamp of fertility. So in the Thaumonomicon on the Artifice tab, the lamp of fertility is under the arcane lamp. It requires an arcane lamp. We need fire shards, wheat, carrots, gold ingots, some bestia, lux, and victus essentia. The victus and bestia came from eggs. The lux came from torches. And that's all in here right now. I put empty jars up here close to the alembics to make it easier for the tallow golem to get over here. He's a bit slow running down all the way to the end and back, so I might trade out his earth upgrade for a second air upgrade, see if that makes him any faster. And I might be able to put this furnace over here in the corner and set up jars going this way and that way. I'm not sure if it works that way or not. I haven't tested it, but I'm thinking about doing that because it just took him a long time to run all the way down to the end and back. And I don't want to rearrange my jars every time I use the furnace. So I'll see about that. So everything is all set up for our infusion crafting. Got my carrots across from wheat, fire shards across from each other, and the gold across from one another. The arcane lamp in the center. So, let's see how it goes. Alright. Pulling in the bestia. And the victus is coming in now. And all the lux. There we go. Taking down one of the gold ingots. Took the wheat. Alright, perfect. No instability there. Good. So there we are, a lamp of fertility. Alright. Now, if you've used tech mods to do any kind of automated farming, this is very much unlike any of those methods. First of all, you have to keep feeding this lamp. So it's not unlike feeding, a farm machine with wheat, but it's just a bit more difficult to fully automate. And between 4.1 and 4.2, it got changed, so I have to set up a piping system to go from the luck to get the victus into the lamp, which I don't like as well as what we could do in 4.1, but it is what it is. So let's see here. Don't need those on my hotbar anymore. I've got the essentia tubes. I've got the lamp of fertility. So what I plan to do is I've got a second alchemical furnace, some more arcane alembics. I'm going to set up the alembic and the furnace outside, cook up some barley, which has messus and victus. We're only going to need the victus. So one more thing I want before going outside is I want a different kind of jar. In fact, I need 2 jars actually. Let me go steal the arbor out of this jar and I'll use it. So I need a second jar. I forgot to get one of those. Take the label off. Okay. I hate that the labels go flying like that. Sometimes I don't know where they go. Alright, there we go. Got my other jar. And what I'm going to need is a void jar. So on the alchemy tab, next to warded jars is void jars. And this is just a purchased research. So basically a void jar will fill up to 64 essentia, just like the regular jars, but you can keep piping in essentia and it will just be thrown away. It'll just go into nothing. So this is useful when we have a system which is piping out essentia that we can't really use, but we don't want to, that we need to do something with. So if I leave it in the furnace, it will fill up the furnace and I won't get any more Victus. If I leave it in the alembic, same problem. It'll back up in the furnace and I can't get any more Victus essentia. So I can't leave it in the furnace anywhere. I've got to get it out. And so we'll do that using a void jar. So we need obsidian, a warded jar, and blaze powder, and arcane workbench, 15 Perditio and 5 aqua. Shouldn't be a problem. I think my wand's pretty well charged up. There's my warded jar and my blaze powder. Alright, there we go. A void jar. Have I scanned these things? Alright, there we go. So I now have a void jar and a warded jar. So hopefully I can use these things to set up our system. Gonna have to get a sword real quick because it's nighttime and there are too many people on the server for me to be able to sleep the night away. Alright, so let's see. What do I have set up so far? I don't have very many cows right now. I've got one more cow than I had before. So let's see. Where are my boots of the traveler? Let's get those on. And let's manually breed the cows at least once. I guess I already had wheat on me. And then, yep, you like wheat, I know. Alright. There we go. Got a baby calf now. So I'm going to move one of those cows into the other pen. And then I will use those to breed. Alright, let's see here. Let's take one of the adult cows. And by the way, yes, this is working. None of the chickens have been able to get out. So that's just what I was looking for so far. And this guy is collecting everything. Eggs and feathers. Got plenty of those again. Alright. So, how are we going to set this up? Well, I think I'm going to put it right over here. That is trippy. He walked through almost the entire block before he got pushed back. I thought he got out there. Alright. Oh boy, zombies. And telecreeper. That's going to... Alright, sorry. So, let's see here. I'm going to set up the alchemical furnace right here. And we're going to put the alembics on top. So let's see here. I need some dirt to stand on. Alright, we need to take our pipes, but I don't know what I'm going to have in here just yet. I don't know which one will be Messus and which one will be Victus. I need to label the alembics to make sure the pipe is always going to the right place. So I'm hoping the top pipe becomes Victus. But if it doesn't, it's not a huge deal. It's just a little bit nicer, I think, for the piping. So let me go get some coal so we can use the furnace. Yeah, that's enough for now. I will make some more alimentum eventually and take care of that, but I don't need any right now. So, first thing I need to do is get one thing of barley and get the coal going. Alright, so I did get the Victus in the top just like I wanted, perfect. So we're going to label these. And if we label them, they won't take any other kind of essentia. So this will always have Messus, this will always have Victus. It won't take any other kind. So that will work out for that. So, now we need to get rid of the Messus essentia. I am not wearing good armor, so got my Thaumcraft gear still. But it's daytime now, so it should be safe more or less. So, alright, what are we doing now? Oh, that's right, I'm getting rid of my messes. So here we go. I'm going to put that on this side, and I'll use the pipe, if I can find my pipes. Don't need any valves. We're just going to let them flow open. There won't be any conflicts because we won't be taking this as a network of anything. So, yeah. So now, what we're going to do is pipe the Victus Essentia right over here to the farm. You can see it lights up, and you can see it's affecting the animals. They are breeding. The chickens just made a new chicken. Cows haven't gone yet. It's not clear about the range of this device, so I was thinking it would probably be 16 blocks, just like the lamp, but I don't really know. So let's see here. That looks like right at the center, so that's where I wanted it to be. So let's just put it there. Okay, so there the cows were in love mode for a very short time. Did they breed? I don't see a baby calf. Perhaps they aren't ready to breed yet. I did just breed that one cow to get the calf over there, so they may not be ready, but the chicken's bred, and this should work. So when I come back, it should get plenty of what it needs. Now, we won't need very much barley in this system. You can see this alembic is full. There's still 10 Victus in here. That was just half a stack. So the lamp will keep going for quite some time. There we go. Did it work this time? It did. Perfect. So there we go. A baby calf. So there we go. And that is the lamp Fertility and our mostly automated breeding system. I will have to come back to refill this every once in a while. It'll need more coal to get more barley. And that wasn't even a full half stack, actually. That was a half stack minus 2. And we still have plenty of Victus. So there's 60 messes here. Once it hits 64, it will just fill up, and this will just go into oblivion. So let's see. Let me take my glass files, and I'll just empty that and keep some of this messes in case I need that later on. Alright, now we can move on to step 2, which is murdering the animals and getting their items. So I'm going to move the chickens somewhere else. I'll have a separate pen for them. This is just going to be the cow pen, because it doesn't need to be that big because there will generally only be 2 adult cows in here. So let me go do the prep work to get the butcher golem we're going to use, and I'll be back when I'm ready with that. Alright, I think I have what we need to make the butcher golem. So in the Thaumcraft on the Golemancy tab, under Gather Core is the Guard Core. The Guard Core is a prerequisite, and it is a research table thing you have to do. Under the Guard Core, that's where the Butcher Core is. So Butcher Core requires a Guard Core, so we'll go to that first. The Guard Core is a blank animation core in a crucible with tellum and vinculum, 5 of each. So the bow has 3, the sword has 2 of tellum, and there's 1 vinculum in each of this soul sand. I put these stairs here because I had a mishap with the crucible and ended up destroying my animation core. I had to go make another one. So I missed the crucible throwing the soul sand in and ended up throwing the guard core in at the wrong time. So didn't like that. So going to use the stairs. Probably will replace that with red nether brick stairs if I can do that, because I don't like the way that looks. But we'll fix that later. So up to my crucible. There we go. A guard core. And I will get rid of all the stuff in the crucible here. so there we go. Got some flux fluid, that's okay. Crucible is empty now. So now we have our guard core. We need to see what it takes to make a butcher core. Guard core as the activator, 5 bestia, and 5 corpus. So there's corpus in this rotten flesh. In fact, more than I thought. I only need 3 of those, not 5. And the eggs have 5 bestia each, so there's 5 for that. And the guard core. So back up to the crucible. Eggs, flesh, animation core. There we go, a butcher core. Alright, so there's our butcher core. Go ahead and scan that. Alright, so now we just need to make a golem. So I decided to make a wood golem. No particular reason here other than I haven't made one before on camera. So it's similar to the straw golem. It's slower but stronger. It can carry more. That's about the only difference. So does it matter for a butcher golem? Not really. I mean, the strength, it will be faster at killing cows than a straw golem, but not significantly. It's not going to take a long time, so it's not really much to worry about. But I just made a wooden one because I haven't made one on camera before. So the same basic process: modus, corpus, and apparently did not get my... Oh. Yeah, I did that earlier, but in an even dumber way. Alright, get me another greatwood log and a skeleton skull, or a zombie skull. Let's see. No, it should be in there. Yeah, no. There we go. Creeper head. Get me another greatwood log. Alright. That's the activator, so put that over there. Try to do this right this time. Alright, crucible's empty. Trapdoors, rotten flesh, zombie head, greatwood log. There we go, a wooden golem. Alright, go ahead and scan him. There we go. That's going to be our butcher golem. So let's go see if we can put this... Too many people, can't sleep. Oh. I wanted to open that chest, not place him there, so... Go grab the Golemancer's bell so I can get him back. And put on my boots of the traveler if I can find them. Alright, so yeah. Oh. Do I have my sword? Alright, there we go. So, there are lots of animals in here now, so it's time to get rid of some. So, just going to put my wood golem back here. Like he can't cross. Good. I'm safe in here, somewhat. Maybe not entirely, but... Not looking for a fight right now. Come on, die. Alright. Now. Plenty of Essentia left also. Alright, did I place the golem? Yes, there he is. He's being knocked around by all the animals in here. Come on, move, cow. Alright. So he's going to run around killing everything in there, but he will leave a breeding pair at all times. I think. what he's supposed to do. I wonder if he's trying to kill those animals. Huh. Well, that may be a problem. Alright, let's try to move him a bit farther away and see if that helps anything. Like, let's put him there, maybe. Yeah, he's clearly trying to go up to something else, so we're going to have to move those out of his perceptual range. Think about how else I might be able to do that later. So let me grab him up real quick, and I will move this a bit farther away and see if I can get him to work. Be right back. Okay, I moved the extra cows and sheep very far away, so he should no longer be able to see them and want to murder them. So, let's try this again. Move over, cow. There we go. There, he's trying to kill the cow. Perfect. So he's always going to search for adult animals and then get rid of everything except a breeding pair. So we also want to make sure that he will collect the raw meat and the leather. So let's tell him about that. There we go. We're down to 3, 4 cows. He shouldn't kill children, I don't think. Yeah, so that should be it until that cow grows up. Alright. Now, there is one more thing that I'd like to have done, because there's one more problem with the system. That experience is just getting wasted. I would like it to end up somewhere. And there is a research from Thaumcraft that will let us collect that experience as well. Didn't put raw chickens on his radar. Alright, there we go. He will now collect everything and put it in that chest. So let me go get the materials we'll need to make the experience capture thing, and I'll be right back. Alright, so in the Thaumanomicon, on the Artifice tab, there's a research called Brain in a Jar. Brain in a Jar will basically absorb nearby experience. So, and then we can get it back later on after we're done. So, when the animals get bred, they'll drop experience, the brain will take it up, and we'll be able to get it back later on. So this is a great way to keep the experience from any of your farms that produce things like that. So we need a warded jar for the infusion item, zombie brain, bucket of water, a couple of spider eyes, 10 sensus, 10 cognitio, and 20 ex animus. I used carrots for the sensus, paper for the cognitio, and skeleton skulls for the ex animus. Alright, it's all set up. It's moderately dangerous, so let's see how it goes. Alright, I can see everything. Stuff's going in. Alright. It took the brain, and one of the spider eyes, the water bucket, or the water in the bucket rather. I guess I get to keep the bucket. That's nice. There we go, brain in a jar. So let's scan that real quick. Alright, so all we need to do is go and set this out. Ender Pearl, where'd that come from? Huh. These guys just keep on giving. Did he kill an Enderman? Alright. So as you can see, there's experience just sitting down here from where they've been bred. So all we're going to need to do is put this brain down somewhere, and there it goes right into the jar. If I want it back, right click, he gives it up. Perfect. He will sit here and give me my experience. I don't have to worry about collecting it anymore. I can just come back and punch every once in a while, and I'll get the rest of my experience. So there you go, an automated farm for leather and chicken and feathers and raw beef, raw chicken. Everything we could need is right in here, and the golems are smart enough to keep a breeding pair of animals around so you won't lose your regular pair. Now, the only time that might not be true is if it senses some animals outside its area. So, if there were only two and the lamp wasn't working, and there was a chicken that wandered by, say there were 2 adult chickens in here, it wouldn't murder them, but one wandered by right over here, he might get confused and kill one of these guys. So it's best to have backup animals somewhere far away just in case something weird happens. So I'm going to move at least one of these things farther away from each other. My milk tanks are full, both of them, so I'll probably stop ranching milk, and I want to get more sheep for the farm and dye them. So let's see here. Yeah, solar generator is full. So farm and ranch is working pretty well now, collecting feathers and everything, and I'll have plenty of that. I want your iron chest stuff. I've actually run out of stuff to deconstruct, so I will take these eggs back inside and put them in the chest so they can be tossed out. Alright, that is a good wrapping up point. Catch you next time.